Hi everyone, this is the beginner's guide to using Microsoft Word. I'm specifically using it to create documents like reports, essays, handout, flyers, things like that. So I'm just going to go down here and click on Microsoft Word. If it is not here in the task bar, then you can go to the search menu and search for it. So it has opened now with a bunch of templates. You can choose any template from this ones. And edit it, then continue doing your work. It's a different kind of templates. You can see starting from the original letter, original resume, and whatever. So we are going to start from the scratch. Then we can choose a blank document. This is the Microsoft Word working environment. In this tutorial, we are going to use Microsoft Word 2019, which is the one I'm using now. So this is the complete working environment for the Microsoft Word. This is these tabs are called tab. We have a menu tab, we have a home tab, insert tab, design tab, preferences, mailing, and whatever. These are called ribbon. Each tab have different ribbon. If you click on insert tab, the ribbon is going to change. If you click on design tab, the ribbon is going to change. So this is the home tab, is where all the necessary things that you are going to be working with in Word are. So this ribbon have what is called group. Look at this group, a clipboard group, a font group, a paragraph, and style. Each group have different functions. For example, like this font group, almost is where the underline, the italic, the bold, the font style, the font size, and the font color is all they are all in this font group. So let's write something that I'm back again. So for example, if you want to edit this one, I'm back again, then you can, this is a small dialog box that come, which is almost from the font group, but you can use it and still you can come to the font group and choose a different font style like this one. So let's use this one. And then you can increase your font size with this. You can see it's getting bigger, now. Then you can underline your text by pressing this very U, and you can italize it, or you can bold it, and you can also add a color to it. For example, if you choose this one, but there is something here you can click and then choose a different color from what is there. A clipboard menu is a menu that contains things like copy, cut, format painter, and the paste. These tools are very important. They are one of the essential tools we use in our day-to-day activities in computer, and most notably in Microsoft Word, that we deal with the text. So copy means try to make a copy of our document and keep the original. So let's use a copy. So I'm just gonna go here and highlight the text which I wanted to copy, and then come here to clipboard, and then click on it, or I can just go to keyboard and then press a Control plus C from the keyboard, or I can just highlight. I can just right click on it and then say copy. So this is, we have copied it. What we do now is we want to go to the place where we wanted to paste it, and then I want to paste it here. So I'll just come back to this paste option and then click on it. So you'll see it has a different type of paste. This type shows keep source formatting. You'll see the original and the copied one is almost the same thing. And then this merge formatting, you see the copied one has changed, is just a little bit different from the original one. And if you press a picture, it will take the format is going to change. And if you take this one, keep text only, and this is how it is going to be. So I'm just going to use this one. So I have already pasted it here. Then we'll just go to the next item, which is cut. So for you to cut a document, you need to highlight that very document. So I have highlighted it now, and come here and say cut. You'll see the document has just hidden. When you say cut means you move the document from the original position and then move it to the new position. So let me just come down here and say uh, I want to paste it here, and then come here and say paste, and here is the new document. Then the next thing is a format painter. Format painter is very essential tool we use in Microsoft Word in our day-to-day activities. Then we use it to take the format of a text and then just use it on another text by using just a single click. For example, if I highlight this definition and then add a color to it, italize it, bold it, and underline it. So if I want to use format painter on it, I'll just come here and say format painter. You see the cursor has changed to something like this. Then I'm gonna hit this definition, and you can see this definition has taken the format of this very one. So I think these are the most important tools we use in clipboard menu, which is in Microsoft Word, and it's in the home tab of a Microsoft Word. Hello everybody, welcome to Microsoft Word tutorial. And in this tutorial today we are going to talk about font group. In font group we have so many tools which are one of the essential tools we use in Microsoft Word. So we will start taking them one by one. We have font style, which you can choose from a bunch of style that you can apply to your text. So let me just go ahead and highlight my text and then choose any style. You see you have Cambria, Times New Roman, we have Arial Arrow, Arial Black, Algerian, and so many kind of style that you can use in Microsoft Word. So most of the people use Times New Roman, which is one of the commonest style used in Microsoft Word. Then number two, we will go to the font size. Font size is the size of your text. For example, you can choose from bunch of size. You can start from 8, which is one of the tiniest. You can go to 9, 10, 11, 14, which is one of the common. 14 and 16 are normally used in projects and seminar writing. You can choose 18, 20, 36, 48, and up to 72 and beyond that. So one of the common is 16 or 14. Then we can go to the this A, which you can increase the size of your text directly by clicking it. You see the text is increasing. And this A also, if you click it, it also decreases the font size directly. As you can see, it's decreasing. So this is what we call change case. Change case will give you chances to use like a sentence case, lowercase, uppercase, toggle case, and capitalize each word. So let me choose uppercase, which all the text is going to be in capital letters. And if you choose this sentence case, the first letter of sentence will start with a capital letter. And if you choose lowercase, all of the letters in your text is going to be in small letters. So next thing is what we call clear all formatting. Clear all formatting is a tool that we use to remove any kind of manipulation or effect you have applied to your text. For example, if I have if I have add a color to my text, I italize my text, bold it, and also underline it. So for me to remove all these effects at once, I just have to go to the clear all formatting and then click it so that my text is going to go back to its original and the typed position. And also, if the next thing is bold. Bold will give you chance to make your text look a little bit bigger than it was written. So I'm just going to click this B, which stands for bold. You see the text is becoming bigger than it was. So I can just remove it. And the next item is italic. Italic also will give you your text a look like something very lean and also to be like this. So look at the text, how it is right now. So the next item, if you want to remove it, just click I again, it's going to be removed. And then also if you want to use what we call underline, which means to draw a line below the text. So you just click on this U, you see all the text are being underlined right now. We also have different kind of underline. You can come to this little bit arrow. You can choose this one. It's also a style. It's a double underline. You can choose this one. It's a tick underline. This one is a dashed dotted one. This one is a dashed underline and also a zigzag underline, which depend on any kind of underline you wish to apply on your text. So let me remove it by clicking U again. We also have subscript and the superscript. Subscript is like when you want to write a mathematical equations like x, and you want to say, let's say x2, then you write x and the 2, you highlight your 2, and then you come to this x with a 2 down on it, and then click it. You see, this is what we have right now. So if you want to remove it, you can just click back your x2 like this. So it has removed down. You can continue writing what you want to write. And also the next thing is what we call superscript. Superscript is like when you want to write x square in mathematical equations. So you write x like this, and what you'll do now is just come and write your 2, for example, and then highlight that 2, and then you come to superscript and click. You see it has turned to x square right now. So to remove it, you also click back that superscript also. Then the next item is what we call text effect and then typography. Text effect is when you highlight your text. Text effect is when you highlight your text and then you come and click on it. You'll choose different kind of effect that your text can it can take a new look when you choose this one. For example, look at how text is looking right now. It's a stylish and in a graphic way. You can make it to be like this. You can also use outline color on it in between the text, for example, like this. So you can choose any one of this one and then to make your text look anyway. Then the next one is so let me use clear all formatting to clear all what is there. So you see my text is back to its original and the normal shape as we are using it. So the next thing is text highlight color. Text highlight color it will give you something like this. You see, the color is within where the text is, so it is shading the text completely. So you can also change your color of shade like this one. If you want, you can change it. Okay, so you can also change the color. For example, you can change it to this one. The next item is text color. You see, a text color is something that you can add to your text to make it look beautiful. So just highlight your text anyway, and you can come to this A and click on it. You see, this is a small arrow which you can change color. You can click on this yellow, you can choose light green, blue, purple, and any kind of color which you wanted to add to your text. So let me just choose this blue. You see how my text is looking. It's looking so nice right now. So you can also come to this color and choose more colors. You can choose anything like this. And you can also choose gradient, which will give you some beautiful looks. In Paragraph Groove, we have so many essential tools you can use when writing your text. So I'm just going to start with the first one, which is bullets. Bullets is like if you are naming a list, you can choose a different kind of bulletin which you can use to name your list. For example, I use this one. So I can also change it to another kind of bullet like this one. And also if I want to change, I can change it to any kind of bullet I wish to use. So the next item is numbering. Numbering is very important and essential. One of the key tools we use in Microsoft Word. You can choose this kind of numbering. You can choose this kind one with a bracket on it. You can choose a Roman numbering. You can choose an alphabetic numbering with either capital letters or small letters. You can also choose from any kind of numbering we also have. The next item is multi-level numbering. So multi-level lists, you can choose. Look at this. If you want to make a different kind of a list with a different kind of numbering, and so you can choose from any of this one. Then the next one is alignment. You can align your text to either left, right, or at the center. So this one is at the left, which is the normal place and the normal starting point of writing in English language. So you can choose this one, which is centered, and you can also choose this one, which you can start from the right. And this is justification. Justification is very important when you are writing in Microsoft Word. So you say justify. You see the text has been justified from left to right, and then it has make it to be at the center, and it will be looking so nice. Then the next one is decrease indent, which means decrease indent, which means it can give you chance to move your paragraph closer to the margin. So let me click on it. The paragraph is already at the left. So if I use the other one, which will start from the right, you see the text is moving. You see, look at it. So normal one, it starts from the left, and this is how it used to be. And then you can use left to right direction of the text, which is a normal direction for right now, or you can start from right to left direction of the text. Let me click on it. You see the direction has been changed right now. So sorting is also very important, especially when you are dealing with data. For example, if you are using or you want to organize your data in tabular form, you can use what we call sorting. So you can choose sorting to arrange it to be in either in ascending order or in descending order. So if it is in ascending order, which means it will start from A to Z, and if it is in descending order, it will start from Z to A. And see, you can choose the type. If it is number, you choose number. If it is data, you can choose data. If it is text, you can choose text. So to make your things be arranged the way you want. Then another important one is line and paragraph spacing. Line spacing is, it will give you the space between the text and the two texts. Like this one, for example, if I click on line spacing, it will give me 1.0, 1.15, 1.52. You can see the difference between the spaces of the text. So let me choose to be 1.5 like this. And also, the next item also is what we call shading. Shading is like you are using a color and then you shade the text. You see, you can choose from any bunch of colors to shade your text. Let me choose a very light green. Let's look at how the text is being beautified right now. So also from shading, You can choose more colors like this one. You can choose, this is a standard color and this is a custom color. You can choose from any one of this one and look at the text. If you want to remove the shading, you come to shading again and click on no color. You see the text is okay right now. Then we have what we call borders. If you want to add a border to your text, for example, the bottom border, look at how it is. The top border, the left border, the right border, or if you want to remove your border, just click on no border. If you want to make your text to be all rounded with the border, you can choose all border, outside borders, inside borders, and you can also draw a line. You can also draw a table of border. For example, look at the pen. I have taken it right now, and I will draw it to the specific places I want. For example, like this one. You see, look at how it is right now. So, still, if you want to draw what we call a page border, a border is like you are applying a border to some kind of text. But if you say a page border, it means you are applying a border to the whole of your text. So like this one, let me choose this kind one and click on OK. You see the text, the complete page has been bordered right now. So let me change the type of page border I'm going to use. Look at the page border and look at the art. Let me choose this beautiful orange apple shape. Look at how beautiful the page is looking right now. So if you want to remove the page border, you come back again to page border, borders and shading. You choose page border and you say none, and you click OK. You see it has gone away. So all these tools are the commonly used tools in Microsoft Word, and we use them when we are typing or writing any kind of project we are using. So another important tool, which is also a very nice tool, is text style. If you have written your text and you want to apply a beautiful style on it, so what you will do is you can come to this text style option. You can choose from any of them. Look at, let me choose this one. Look at how beautiful the text is looking right now. So I also want to change it. I can change it like this. I can change it to this, and I can also use this one to give me so many kind of text style, and I can choose from. Table is very important in Microsoft Word because we use table to write our name list, to write our statistical and mathematical formulation. So now we have 6 ways to insert a table in Microsoft Word. Number 1 is to go to the Insert tab and click on Table. The first way is to use this and draw your table, the number of columns, the number of rows. So let's choose 7 by 7, which means 7 columns and the 7 rows, and click OK. Look at how the table has been inserted into Microsoft Word. The second way is to use what we call Insert Table. Insert Table, you will insert the number of columns and the number of rows. Then you click OK. Look at how the table has been inserted using Insert Table. And the third way is to use what we call Draw Table. Draw Table will give you something like a pencil that you use and draw it as you are drawing on a paper. So let me draw my table as this. Then I can use the pencil to draw my columns. Look at how I'm drawing the columns. Look at my columns. I can continue drawing my columns as I wish, and I can draw my rows. Look at how I'm drawing my rows. So look at the third way of drawing table in Microsoft Word. And the fourth way is to use what we call convert text to table. So in this case, you have to write your text, which is going to be converted into table. So let me write user 1, user 2, and let me highlight it, and also go to the table and click on convert text to table, and then click on OK. Look at how this text has been converted into the table. So we have another way. The next way is to use what we call Excel separate sheet, which is going to be inserted in Microsoft Word. You know, Excel sheet is in tabular form, which has rows and columns. So look at how the Excel sheet has been inserted into Microsoft Word. Now we can come back to the Word again, and then the next and sixth way is to use what we call quick tables. Quick tables are tables that are already in the Word. So you can choose a quick table to insert a calendar. Look at this calendar, how it is inserted. And you can also use a quick table to insert what we call some table like this double table. Look at how it is. You can also use quick table to insert another type of table like this one. Look at how it has been inserted into the Microsoft Word. So if you have finished inserting your table, we have what we call design. You can choose the design you want. You can choose any design of table you want, and then you look at bunch of style and a bunch of design. So you can choose from any one of this one. Let me choose this one. Look at how the table is. You can also change it if you wish. If you wish, you can change it to this one. You can also. So this is another style. So let me leave it as a default. And then there's what we call layout, table layout. In this layout, you can format and do anything you want on your table. You can come and select the whole table. You can select a single cell. Look at it. I have selected this cell. You can select a column. Look at the whole column is being selected. You can select a row. Look at this row. I'm going to select this row. You can also select the whole table. Look at the whole table has been selected right now. You can delete anything in table. You can delete a cell, you can delete a column, you can delete a row, and you can delete the whole table. So let me start by deleting cell. Let me delete from the left. Look at this. And I can also delete cell, and I can delete cell. And I can also delete the entire row. Look at this first row, I'm going to delete it. And I can also delete the entire column. Look at this column has been deleted from the right. So I can also delete the whole column, and I can also delete a whole row, and I can also delete a whole table. Look at how the table has been deleted completely. So I have to redraw another table for continuing explanation. So still in the layout, you can insert above. Insert above, it means you are going to add a row above, and then insert below, which means you are going to add a row below. Look at, and insert left, you are going to add a column. Look at how the column has been. And to insert right, you are also use what we call. We are going to insert what we call column at the right. So you can also merge cells if you wish. Like this one, I'm going to merge these cells to be a single. Look at how I merge these cells. So for you to merge a cell, you can, let me merge this three column to be. Let me highlight it first and then say merge cells. Look at how these cells have been merged together. And I can also split cells as I wish. I can say number of columns and number of rows. So I'm going to have about 2 columns and 1 row. or let's say 2 columns and 2 rows. Look at how it is right now. And also I can split table if I wish. Let me split it from here and say split table. So also there is many way to highlight and then format your table, but now this is the basic table insertion in Microsoft Word, and you can do it to continue doing your work, whether you are naming a name list or you are making a statistical or mathematical equation or table or anything that required using table. So I can also right click into the table to have some shortcuts like this one. I can come and say insert column to the left, which is going to insert a column. And I can click here and say insert columns to the right, is going to insert another column. And I can come here and say insert row above. I can click again and say insert row below. And I can say insert a cell, insert cells, which is going to be added into it. So all these, you can still right click in any cell and say delete cell. You can delete, let's say delete left, cell left. You can also delete column from the right. You can also delete column directly. Look at how I deleted this column. You see, delete column. The entire row, you can also delete the entire row. You can delete the entire column as from this ribbon, from the layout ribbon of the table. You can also do this, and all these ones are there, and you can use this one, delete. You see all these things. You can even delete anything from here, and you can also insert anything from here. In illustrations, we go to the insert tab and come to the illustrations group. But before we start here, we can come to the page group and then use what we call page cover. Page cover is like a cover of your book or of your textbook. So you can choose any cover from here. Let me choose this one, and you can just go ahead and edit it. Let me say 2024, and then you can add your title here. And you can also come to what we call blank page. Blank page is going to be inserted as a new page, which is going to be blank. And you can also do what we call page break. Page break is where you can divide your page into two. So let's move to the what we call illustrations. In illustrations, we have so many things which we can use. Number one, we can start by inserting a picture into our Word by clicking this picture, and then you can select it. Let me use this picture. Look at how this picture has been inserted into Microsoft Word. So there are some graphical properties you can use to do some minor editing in Microsoft Word, just as like your Photoshop do. So look at this picture. Look at how picture is. So I can edit it. I can change the layout. I can change the picture style. Look at how the picture is been looking right now. So anyway, we are still in what we call illustrations. So you can also insert your picture from online environment. So you can just come here and see online picture and click here. So we have what we call shapes. Shapes are shapes that you can use to make a graphical interface in Microsoft Word. So you can take any shape from here. Let me just take this one as a rectangle and draw it like this. And I can make so many things with this. I can have what we call a shape fill to add a background color to the shape which I have inserted. And I can also edit shape, or I can change the shape by re-clicking here and then select another shape, which is going to take the new one shape. Look at this. Look at how the shape has been now. So in shapes, we have so many things you can select. Let me look at the basic shape. Look at these lines, rectangles, basic shapes, equation shapes, flowcharts, stars and banners, and the call out. So let me choose what you call, let me choose another shape and then draw it. Look at this triangle. Look at how it is. Look at how it's looking now. So I can redraw, I can resize my shape. Look at this one. This arrow is been increasing like this. And if you wish, you can reduce it like this. You can also increase it from left to right or from down to top, depending on your need. And this one will give you a chance to do it like this. And you see how the size is been increasing like that. You can rotate your shape as the way you want. And you can also write something inside your shape. You can write something. Okay, you can write something inside your shape by clicking to the text box. You come to the text box and click inside your shape. And look at, I start writing it. I will come. Look at how the shape is going to be looking at. So you can change the style of your shape in it. So in Word, you can still do some minor graphical things in Microsoft Word. So this forward is just, it belongs to this shape. So look at the shapes here and you look at the style. So this, there are what we call shape fill. Shape fill is the background color of your shape, and there is what we call outline color. Outline color is the color of the line of your shape. Look at how it is changing. You can also add the weight to the outline. You can also add a shape effect. Look at the shape effect. You can choose from anyone. Look at how it's been changing. So let me choose this one. Look at how beautiful the shape has become. So still, you can change the style of the writing inside your text by clicking here. Look at what art style you can choose. Look at how it is looking right now. Let me choose this one. And there are what we call text fill. Text fill is the color of your text inside a shape. You can choose this one. There's what you call text outline, which means the outline of your text. You can also change the weight of your text outline to be very thick and bold. So let me leave it in this shape. So still in shapes, there's what we call smart art. Smart art are some smart graphics that we use in Microsoft Word. Look at the list, look at the processes. The smart art is depend on what you are going to explain. Maybe you are going to use this type one. So let me see. I'm going to name the name list of 5 things. And look at it. You can say, you can use this one to say name 1. This one to say 2, 3, up to the end. So we have so many kind of this. You can also change it to this one. Look at how it's changing. And you can also give it a smart art style. Look at the different style. Look at how the style is been changing. So you can change it and use any style you wish. So you can come to smart art also and choose the whole style of the smart art by selecting, let me select this kind, or let me choose this one. Look at how it becomes right now. So smart art is very, very important tool in the illustrations tab in Microsoft Word. So there's what we call chart. In chart, you can insert charts as if you are in Microsoft Excel. Look at different kind of chart like a column, line, pie chart, bar chart, area, XY scatter, maps, stock, surface, radar, and all these kind of chart you can choose from any one of them. So let me choose this column chart and click on this one. Look at how it is being inserted into the Microsoft Word. Still in illustrations, we have what we call screenshot. Screenshot is going to screenshot what you are recording at that time. So by clicking, look at that, I have recorded this screenshot. The whole of my screen has been recorded here. Headers and footer. Headers are the text at the top of your page. Like for example, if I write this one, look at, I can type what I can, anything I can say, page, I can say page 1 as my header. And if I wish, look at this, this is not exactly in your page, but it's at the top of your page. So if I want to use what I call footer, I will come to this footer, which I can say this one. Look at how the text is being, I can write anything I want. I can say, page, I'll leave it like that. So headers and footers are the text at the top and at the bottom of your page. And we have what we call page number. Page number is very important because it's the numbering of your pages. You can insert a page number at the top of the page, and then you can choose any style, which is be at the middle, at the left, right, or any side. And you can choose to insert your number at the bottom of the page. It's either from the left, from the right, or from the center. And you can use page margins. You can also use the current position, and you can also format page numbers or remove what we call page number. And there is one important thing in Microsoft Word, which is called text box. Text box is a specific box that will allow you to do some writing in a stylish way. For example, if I can take this one, look at how it has been inserted, and I can use this one and write anything I wanted to write in it. So it's my text box, and also I can format it. And I can also use what we call word art. Word art is a stylish writing in Microsoft Word. So you can choose any style from this one and then make your writing. Let me write sports. Look at this stylish writing. So look at how beautiful the writing is. So I can change the design layout, and I can come and say, if I wish, I can change it to this design, or this one, or this one, or I shall leave it to where it is. So I can change the shape fill, the color of the background color of the shape, and I can also change the outline color, which is the edge color of the shape, and I can also change the shape effect, which will be looking different from what I have written it. Look at how it's changing right now. I can use the shadow one, the one with the shadow. Look at how it is looking right now. And I can use with this one, which have a reflection. Look at how it's being reflected at the down. And I can use this one, which means glow, which will be looking so glowing. And I can use this one, soft edges. Look at how it's looking right now. I can use bevel and also 3D rotation. Look at how it has been rotated. So word art is very important and it's very nice tool in Microsoft Word. So there's what we call date and time. You can come here and click on date and time, and then you choose any style of the date and time. Let me choose this one, Friday, January the 5th, 2024, and click here. And I can also insert object. I can insert object, or I can text from a file. So let me click insert object and see what is going to be showing to me. You can insert from Adobe document, from any object which is not from the Microsoft Word. There is also what we call equations and symbols. Equations are very important in writing mathematical formulas like this one. I can edit it and then write whatever I wanted to write, and look at how equations and symbol design has been. Look at these different kind of equations. You can choose from a fraction, you can choose script, from radical, from integral equations. Let me choose this integral. Let me choose from this integral equation. Look at this multiple integral. I can choose this one and then edit it. And also I can choose the operator. Look at different kind of operators, and I can choose brackets, and I can choose functions like cos, sine, tan, cosine, cosec, and their inverse. And also I can choose limit and logarithmic equations, operators, matrices, and then so many kinds of equation in mathematics which you wanted to use. And look at these symbols also. You can insert symbol also by clicking to the symbol and look at different kind of symbol. Let's go to the more symbols. Look at how different the symbols are. You can choose a Japanese yen symbol, a euro symbol, a sterling pound symbol, a corporate symbol. Look at this beta, micro, alpha, gamma, and any kind of a symbol which you wanted to be using. So let me choose this. This micro symbol, and then insert. Look at how it has been inserted into Microsoft Word. There's also what we call drop cap. Drop cap is when you have written something. For example, if I say I have this, so drop cap is going to be, the first letter is going to be bigger by highlighting the letter and then click on drop cap. Look at this how I has become, and then you can continue writing. I have this font. Look at how the style is going to be. This style is being used in newspapers and sometimes in some books. You can customize your text and then use what we call design tab. So go to the design tab and click on it. You will see a bunch of themes and the style which you can choose and apply to your text. We will start with what we call theme. Theme is a beautiful style you can choose for your text. As you can see, if I click any theme, you'll see how the text is becoming more beautiful than before, and then it's changing. Look at this one. So all these one, they are the style for any theme you have selected. Then we have the theme colors. These colors is a bunch of collections of colors which you can choose. You can take this red orange style. You can also select and choose this grayscale style. You can choose Office 2007 style of theme color. The next thing is what we call fonts. In this fonts, you can choose a different kind of text style. For example, I can choose this Office one, this Office 2007 to 2019. You can choose Calibri, I can choose Arial, I can choose any kind of text style, and then to apply it. And then next thing is what we call paragraph spacing. Paragraph spacing, we have different types of paragraph spacing. You can see, okay, no paragraph. You can click on compact paragraph. You can click on tight paragraph. You can also choose open paragraph, or you can choose relaxed paragraph, and also you can choose what we call doubled paragraph. You can see the difference between all these paragraphs. And we have what we call watermark. Watermark is what you can apply behind your text, but it's within the page of your text. For example, if I choose this one, let me choose this one, you will see a drafts inside at the behind of the text, but let me apply a color to it to make it look so clear. For example, you come to the custom watermark, and then you can choose, you can say no watermark to remove it, and then click apply. Or you can select a watermark from a picture. For example, let me select a picture to apply as my watermark. Okay, let me click on work offline, and I can choose a bunch of pictures from here. Let me choose this one. Look at how it's going to be applied. But we have what we call washout. If you apply a washout to it, it's not going to become very clear. But if you remove washout, let me remove it and say apply. Look at how beautiful and how this picture has been shown in my page. Look at the logo of my digital academy is shown here. And still on watermark, you can also customize it by saying no watermark if you want to remove anything. And if you want to add a text watermark, you can write a text here. Let me write this one. Let me write it. For example, so I can say click. I can click on. Look at how the text has been there. So let me apply a color to it so that you can see it very clearly. Come to the custom watermark, and then I can click on color. Let me choose this color and say apply, and click OK. Look at how this watermark has been applied into this page. So the next thing is what we call page color. You can choose a color to be shown completely on your page. So let me choose any kind of color from this, a bunch of colors. Let me choose this one. Look at how the color has been applied to my page. And also we have what we call page border. Page borders is you want to apply a border to your page. For example, let me choose this style and apply to it. And I can also change the style to what we call arts and choose, let's use this Apple style. Look at how beautiful the border of my text has become right now. The next thing is we should go to the layout tab in Microsoft Word. Layout tab contains so many things like margin. You can customize your margin line. From here, you can choose a normal one. You can make it to be narrow, moderate, wide, and also you can choose it from all the what we have been shown to you. You can choose a page orientation, which we have two types of page orientation. The text is going to be either in portrait or in landscape. We are using a portrait, but let me click on a landscape and see how it has changed right now. Look at the landscape page type. Look at how it is right now. And let me return it back to the portrait, because when we are typing, we want to be using portrait for it. Look at how beautiful it is becoming now. Then we have what we call size, page size. You can choose letter size, you can choose legal, executive, statements, you can choose A4, A5, A6, and any kind of paper size when you are going to print your pages. So I'm going to choose A4 size, which is a normal office size. And this is what we call column. Column is when you want to divide your page into maybe 2, 3. You can divide it from left or from the right. Let me choose 2 columns. Look at how I have divided my page. But it's in the same pages. It is in the same page, but I just divide it into 2. I can divide it into 3 to make it 3 columns. I can use what we call page break. Page break is when you want to break your page. You can break it like this. Look at how the page has been broken down. You can also click on column. You can still customize your paragraph in page layout, which you can have your indent, line spacing, and what you can start your indentation. You can increase it from the left, as you can see the text is going, and you can also decrease it. Look at how the text is coming back to its original position. You can also start from right, or you can go back to there. You can use the line spacing. Look at how the line spacing. You can use the line spacing. You see how it's changing, and you can choose a space after. Look at how it's becoming, and also you can click the upper arrow to make it like this. References. In Microsoft Word, you can use it to insert what we call table of content. For example, if you are writing your project, you can choose a bunch of style of table of content from here. Let me choose this style, and then I can edit it and write the chapters, the author of the book, and so many things. And you can also add a text to it, maybe to be in level 1, level 2, or level 3. Let me choose level 1 to add a text on it, or you can also choose from level 2. And then also you can update your table as you wish if you have written your content. You can insert your end note and next end note. End note are the text at the end of your page, so you can write anything you wish to write here. You can show notes, or if you wish, you can remove it from here. And we can also smart lookup, which you can click and then search for a content in Microsoft Word. You can use insert citation, which you can insert from a news source, or you can insert it from some. For example, if you want to insert citation, you can type the book source, either from the book section, from journal article, whatever, and then you write the author name, you write the title, year, city, and the publisher, and you can create it to be in Microsoft Word. And you can also use a citation style, which we can either use APA system, you can choose a Chicago, and IEEE or Harvard Anglia, or any style which you wanted to use. And we have what we call cross reference. You can use what we call cross reference by clicking here, or you can also mark entry. You can choose any entry and then mark it. The next thing is mailing. If you want to mail your text in Microsoft Word, what you need to do is to go to what we call start mailing match. You can choose which kind of word you are going to use. So mailing is if you want to send your document as a mail. The next tab is review. In review tab, we have so many tools we can be using. We have proofing tools, which we can click on spelling and the grammar, and we can choose thesaurus. You can also choose word count and then see how many words we have in this document. We have 1 page, 0 word, and then so whatever. If you click here, you will see it. Then we have what we call read aloud. If you click read aloud, it's going to be speaking. So let me click on it. So this is how you are going to use read aloud. It's going to be reading what you have written on your text. Then we can also use what we call check accessibility if you wish, and then also translate selection, and you can translate a document, or you can also select a proofing language or language preferences. You can add comments to your text. For example, if you are a lecturer and you are checking some student project, you can reply to him and say in this place he has to correct what he has written. You can also delete a comment. For example, I'm going to delete this comment. You can go to the next comment, or you can go to the previous comment. You can choose show comment to see the comment you have made, and you can also do so many things in Microsoft Word. Then the next tab is view tab. In view tab, you can choose views, which we have read mode, and I can click on what we call print layout and then web layout. Look at how web layout is going to show. Look at the print layout, and this is the read mode. So look at all of this one. Then you can use learning tool, you can choose page movement, and you can use grid line. You can use navigation pen if you wish, and you can also remove all of them. You can also remove ruler if you wish, but I will leave the ruler because it's very important. It's showing me where the paragraph is starting. You can use zoom to increase the zooming of your page, and you can make it to be 100%. You can also make it on one page, multiple pages, or page width to be zoomed. You can open new window, arrange all splits, and then so on. And this is the help tab, which you can contact support, feedback, show training, or help. And this is help, which you can see, you can seek any assistance from Microsoft Word. Thank you for watching us. This is the complete Microsoft Word tutorial, and I hope this tutorial is going to be beneficial for you. Please do subscribe to our channel and share it. Thank you very much.